I used to feel like that. I used to feel like, yo, they just don't know, like, you know, if they were, but I feel like there's a lack of just caring overall. They just don't care. Like, all right, for example, the whole thing that you posted on Facebook about Kate Smith with the Flyers. Like,
yes. So this Kate, all right, so let's talk about this Kate Smith. This Kate Smith thing is basically, she's some singer from what? The
30s and 40s, yeah.
And she sung "God Bless America," and they played in Wildwood on the boardwalk, and they played in
Flyers
Stadium.
Yeah.
And come to find out, I guess some people found out her other songs are like Picking Any Heaven, and that's what Darkies are for.
Yeah.
And some people are saying some of it's satirical, but people were trying to get it taken down. There's a statue of her.
Yeah, there's a statue.
It's gone now.
Yeah, it's gone. Right.
Well,
but this is the thing, right? So they moved the statue, but Wildwood said they want it. Like after Wildwood in New Jersey, Wildwood said they want the statue. They said they're not going to stop playing the song. So to me, like,
it's okay. First of all, it's a stupid song. It's not a big deal, but the idea that
a community
I like it is more important than it offending you is kind of.
It's just not caring. This is what I'm saying. Like if I said like, yo, this is really offensive to me, you're like, I don't care. I'm putting the statue up anyway. You just don't care.
I got an argument about this. Okay,
I think I'm going to be on your side with this.
I don't think so.
We'll see.
All right. Obama and Michelle invited Common to the White House.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Do you remember what happened with that? Everyone was upset. He sings about rap and drugs and all this types of stuff, and everyone thinks you validate that man because he supports, what was it, Mumia Abdul?
Yeah.
Mumia. Yeah, from Philly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there was a big argument, right? He sings, or he might support things that aren't common or that aren't supported, but he was there at the White House. Do we have a problem with that?
No.
This lady sung racist things and satirical comedies and whatever it may be. I don't know all the facts.
So to go to that, right? There's been a whole plethora of artists that have made different types of comments, different types of statements that are political or non-political. There's a lot of different political figures that have different ideas. So just to visit the White House is not the same thing as building a monument to somebody whose song offends an entire community. Also, the power structure in America, when Common speaks about whether it's Mumia Abdul-Jamal or just black power in general, or black consciousness or equality, that should not be one offensive. Now, you have people like Kid Rock, who now visits the White House, pretty frequently during the first tenure of Donald Trump, who says straight up racist stuff. So it's not really about the visiting of the White House. It's about a city taking the NHL organization, the Flyers, decided, you know what, this song is racist. We're not going to play it. We're not going to have a monument to her. So after all that has been decided, Wildwood says, well, we don't care. We want that statue. That's crazy.
I understand.
That's annoying.
So let's put this in. Wow. I over here let's put this in a broader sense where we're talking about this, right? So what we're really talking about is revisionist history, right?
Yeah.
Things that people did in their past that we're now looking at a different lens in 2019, and how we're going to impose our senses and culture now on the past,
can't do it.
So while I agree, I don't know the lady.
I don't know because I don't know if
in the song.
It might be a satire. I don't know.
But what I'm saying is that's a slippery slope, because if we start doing that especially when you get into music and art in general, that's dangerous.
It is.
Start eliminating.
But this is my. I agree completely.
So while I'm not saying that she, I'm not. Of course, I'm not supporting her and saying that she was right for singing or having those songs. What I'm saying is that I don't think we should start going through history.
Right, like I'm not gonna go
the culture that we have today in 2019, because
it's a completely different culture.
In 1930s,
it's way different. So like I'm not gonna look at like Charlie Chaplin films, or I'm not gonna look at the films from the 40s where or comedians.
I agree with you.
So
I agree.
Here's the thing. Should they play the song?
I don't. No, but here's the thing. I don't even, to be honest, me as a black dude, I don't care whether or not they play the song. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. And
it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really affect me, especially at hockey games. But
there are way more important things.
Yeah.
Right.
But it makes me 1% less likely to go there.
No, the thing about this
if you now know that about this woman and you still play that song, then yeah.
It's like the Confederate flag. Like some people fly.
Some things need to be revised.
Yeah. And I agree about the.
And they think the Confederate flag, they don't think it's offensive. They actually don't think it's offensive.
Yeah,
but
like, this is
again, this is what I'm saying. This is my point.
I know you think they do it on purpose. But
yes.
What I'm saying is,
that is definitely on purpose.
See,
that is absolutely on purpose.
I think there is some percentage of people who don't think it's offensive.
I don't believe it. I don't think
some people really do just look at it as a symbol of their heritage.
But this is where I'm going with this is. Okay, you don't think it's offensive, but people are telling you that they're offended by it.
Right.
You may not agree,
all right,
but now you have a decision to make whether you do it knowing that you're offending them or not.
I'll use this as a metaphor, right? Yeah. If someone is dumb, stinky, like they just smell like they pooped their pants, and they're walking around, and you tell them like, "Yo, you stink, you stink, you stink." After a while, you're gonna be like, "Yo, you can't come here. You're offending everybody else. You can't just say I don't care." That's what's happening. Like they're just like, we don't care about you. We're just gonna wave our poop in your face. Like we're gonna put this statue up. We're not gonna take our flag down. We're gonna wave this flag. That's what it feels like. Like we just being sent. Like we don't care what you think. We don't care you're offended. We don't care that you smell this. We don't care.
We don't care.
Yeah, we don't agree with what you think, and we don't care what you think.
And again,
that's the I don't care about Kate Smith per se, but for a city like if an organization in Philadelphia says that we're going to remove this statue because it's offending people as racist. And for a city that relies on tourism to say, we don't care. We're going to take that statue. We love that song. We'll put it up.
It's funny because most of the tourism to Wildwood's from Philly.
Yeah.
But let's also not forget, just because we are in the north, do not think that there are not racist people up here.
No, there's racist people everywhere. This is what I'm saying. Like things that people count. Like
if you look at some of the comments,
people,
like
comments. If you look
at the comments,
you're like, oh my god, like, people live here that think like this.
Yes,
and we're around them. Yes,
actually, the last couple of days, I've been like having to stay off of that because I looked at those comments and I'm like, yo, these people. That's what they're saying. We say we don't care about.
They don't care.
Screw you.
And they won't say it. And
they won't. You're un-American if you don't like it. And it's like, damn, like.
Well, this is why I say, like, they won't say that to us. They won't say it on camera on the news. But you look at it sometimes in the comment section or when they talk amongst themselves, if they're in a bar.
There's still anonymity there, you know?
Well, yeah.
So they can.
That's depressing.
And that's what my point is. Like, it's not that they don't know. They do know. They just don't care. So like back when I was talking about the Obama thing, right? We were saying that, yes, there's 1/3 of the people that are very vocal about the fact that they don't care. They're not even that they don't care, that they want things to go back to a time where we're not as
make America
equal, make America great again. There are a smaller percentage. The larger percentage just doesn't care about that.
And this is where I think critique is actually super important because if we can build up our own,
then we don't have to care.
Then we don't have to care.
Right.
Because those people have the privilege of not caring about Black people.
Right.
And we need to create our ability to not care about what they're doing over there.
Yep.
Because we're never going to change people's minds.
No.
Right.
But when what gets their attention is money.
It does. But to me, more importantly than that is just being able to ignore them altogether. Like if we were to say, we don't have to go to Wildwood because Katika is having an event at some other beach.
Exactly.
Like we're all going up there anyway. So Wildwood, you're done.